In addition to the many humans available for recruitment, some of the more interesting Shek candidates include Els, a desperate alcoholic who loves cactus raw and has a bounty of 1,000 cats for stealing alcohol. Found in the United Cities settlement of Shobatai, he has no skills save for medium stealth and thievery, as well as a wakizashi sword and no armor, available to be recruited for 300 cats. A ranged weapons specialist found in Eye Socket in the Stormgap Coast, or Slave Market in the South Wetlands. Headshot is a cruel slave hunter with a spiked club, light armor and low stats, save for an expertise in turrets and crossbows, available for 7,500 cats. A treasure hunter whose crew was killed by cannibals, possibly while searching for the treasure of Raptor Island. Horse wields a horse chopper, wears plate chest armor, has low stats, and is distinguished by his red war paint. Recuperating from the loss of his companions in the Dead Cat fishing village, he requires 4,500 cats for his services. Located in Admag, Squin, or Last Stand, Kang is an experienced Shek warrior seeking a new employer. Though he has no armor, he has a horse chopper and medium warrior stats, offering his services for 6,000 cats. A former warrior now working as a Shek retainer, Orin seeks 3,500 cats to buy freedom from her master and serve as a fighter once more. Located in Admag, Squin, or Last Stand, she has a horse chopper, no armor, and low stats, but a burning desire for battle. Once a member of the Elite 100 Guardians, Rain the Giant earned her nickname from Asada the Stone Golem, but was eventually challenged and defeated in a duel, which meant the loss of her position among those famed warriors. Now working as a mercenary in Admag, Squin, or Last Stand, she has a longsword, light armor, and medium warrior stats, seeking 7,500 cats for her services. Another potential recruit found in Admag, Squin, or Last Stand, Ruka was once a Shek warrior who bravely charged into battle but was defeated and knocked unconscious. As survival without victory meant dishonor and disgrace for the Shek, Ruka's horns were cut short, and she became a second-class citizen among her people. Armed with a plank weapon, light armor, and medium warrior stats, Ruka spent her days dreaming of another opportunity to prove herself in battle. The daughter of Queen Asada the Stone Golem, Seto lives in Admag with a bounty of 20,000 cats on her head from the Holy Nation. Armed with a plank, light armor, and medium warrior stats, the queen seeks an honorable mentor and trainer for her daughter, and thus may assign Seto to accompany those who prove themselves worthy allies by defeating a major enemy of the Shek, like the Bugmaster or Holy Phoenix. A United Cities captive in Tengu's vault, who earned a bounty of 25,000 cats, Sinclair may have once been a Dust Bandit boss, due to the similarity of their medium armor. Disarmed before he was imprisoned, Sinclair has medium warrior stats and may offer his services to anyone who frees him. Among the Hivers, there is Ray, a disobedient slave who had his tongue removed by a former master. Found in Eye Socket or Slave Market, he is currently owned by a frustrated master who desperately wants to recuperate the money he wasted on this purchase. A mute Hiveless with no armor or weapons and medium warrior stats, Ray can be purchased for 1,000 cats, though anyone willing to pay for such a troublesome individual is likely to upset the slave traders faction. A rare Southern Hiver recruit imprisoned in Tengu's vault without armor or weapons, Esper had low stats, yet somehow managed to earn a bounty of 25,000 cats. Though he will not explain why he was held captive, he may join anyone willing to free him. One of the most famous Hiveless in all of Kenshi, Beep was deemed defective and exiled from the Western Hive. Known to randomly say the word beep, he has no armor, weapons, or skills, but is eager to join any crew that'll have him. Located in Mongrel, a great mystery surrounds Beep's name, as Hivers are normally named after the first thing they see, making it strange that he is seemingly named after a sound. A former smuggler whose crew was wiped out by the Skull Collectors, possibly referring to the Krull's chosen Shek rebel faction. Green is a ranged specialist with low stats, but an expertise in turrets and crossbows. Located in Shark or Mudtown within the Swamp Territory, Green is armed with a crossbow and light armor and can be recruited for 2,300 cats. A Hiveless Prince found in Mudtown, Black Scratch, Flats Lagoon, the Smuggler's Bar, Way Stations, or World's End. Silver Shade enjoys the company of others, finding it lonely and depressing without a hive. With no weapons, armor, and medium stats, Silver Shade can be recruited for 3,000 cats, which is needed to settle gambling debts as his creditors have threatened to break his legs if he doesn't pay. A Hiveless Prince serving as Noble Squire Supreme under Longin, leader of the Traders Guild. Yamdu can be found in the Trader's Edge section of the United Cities town Hang, where he can arrange an alliance with their faction for 100,000 cats, or the discounted price of 75,000 cats to those with their own settlements. Though he has no weapons, light armor, and medium warrior stats, he specializes in medicine, science, athletics, farming, cooking, and labor. A valuable potential recruit, Longin is willing to assign Yamdu to serve any ally that can prove their worth by defeating the skeleton robot Tin Fist, leader of the anti-slavers and a fearsome enemy of the United Cities and Traders Guild. Moving on to the skeletons, there is Agnew, a soldier bot with advanced sight and healing abilities, locked in the Tower of Abuse by the reprogrammed and enslaved skeleton robots of the Thrallmasters faction. With no weapons, armor, or skills, save for exceptionally high strength, Agnew is unable to speak normally and so communicates through screams. Eager to join anyone who frees him from captivity, he has a serious fear of the Venge territory and may initially refuse to cross it. Agnew may have once been a police officer of the Second Empire, as they appear to be the same robot model and wear the same loincloth. A former adventurer who retired to a tower in the Floodlands, Burn has a long cleaver, light armor, and medium warrior stats. Choosing this location because it's protected by spider bots, he can be convinced to join a crew for one last adventure. A depressed robot found in the Black Desert City, Sad Neil has no weapons, armor, and low stats, but can be convinced to join any individual or group because he easily gives in to peer pressure. A special thanks to all those who contribute to CivilizationEx, like Kristen Greeneyes of the Company of the Cat, Sir Loin, Werebear of the Great North, Daedry Dragon's Wit, and Kyle Blitzsword. If you'd like to help the channel, be sure to give a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and click on the links below, or else go to patreon.com/CivilizationEx, where you can gain early access to videos and watch the Patreon-only series, Heroes of Lore and Legend.